SdotNoel.
Thank you.
Wow. I don't know how you were raised, but when we get to the cash register and they forgot to scan something, you run out of the grocery store with the rest of us. You hear me? Nothing feels better than free honey buns. Actually, I want to wrap my lip around that. I want to go to sleep at night with that bottle. When I get in the shower, I expect that bottle to be in there with me.
I have 2 questions left in me. Okay? I'm letting you know this right now.
Government-funded books that she got me up here reading JoJo and her damn daddy. These are these books they give the daddies in prison. Got me thinking I'm gaining weight, and I know I've been watching what I eat. I've been watching what I eat like this. I'm so focused right now. I am channeling the most. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm unfuckwittable right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like I got a Harvard degree all of a sudden.
Oh, shit.
Give me some rules.
Yeah.
I'll take you to school.
Peace out, up. Put them in the air, they go rise up. Peace out, up. Put them in the air, they go rise up.
And welcome to Jampacked. I am your host, Jameela, and thank you for joining us for another episode of just loaded shenanigans. I have a gem on deck in the studio, in Jampacked headquarters, if you will.
I'm already squeezing the damn thing.
She is a comedian. She is a singer, a songwriter, exclusively a background vocalist for Ciara.
That sounds really good. I like the way you said that.
It does. Let me introduce to y'all SdotNoel.
Thank you. Wow.
First of all, he gets the glory.
Yes.
Sis, you're not about to be eating these chips during this.
Right.
You're not about to be eating these chips and crunching all in the mic like that.
Let's get you. There's a plate out there.
There's a
somewhere
place
if
and
you'd
a time
if
for
there's
chip.
for
And this
chip.
have not been it. He gets the glory, you guys.
Yes.
And I'm just glad to be here. So
Yes. Thank you for
I'm
being
excited.
here.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, I appreciate you making the time to get all the way up here to the boonies for some jam-packed
This is far,
shenanigans.
yes. This
It
is far.
far as fuck.
Yes, I've never looked to the right and to the left so many times in my life.
And been like, are we there yet?
Right. But I made it.
Yes, you did. And it does happen to be Weed Week.
It is. 420 is right around the corner.
So
and I can't wait to celebrate.
And we have been celebrating.
We have.
A little pre-gaming, if you will.
We did have a little bit.
I mean, feel free to spark one up while we're. If you feel inclined.
I was right in the middle.
If the devil's lettuce compels thee, let thee and thy soul
is going
speak.
to be tossed.
Yes. So we have had the golden. We tried the golden one.
Yes, we did.
And that was quite an experience.
That was nice. That was
Yes.
a nice one.
Yes.
I really liked it.
So we're going to see how
But
the rest of this plays out.
You know, I
What
smoke
roller
a
coaster?
lot. You know, my friends
do.
and I, we are always
Yes.
smoking.
Yes.
So, I mean, a little something rolled up.
Okay.
Never hurt anybody.
Okay.
So
I
we're going to
like
have a
it.
good time.
I like it. I like it.
And rolling up is one of my favorite things to do.
I'm enjoying watching right now and learning.
Yes. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you extract all seeds.
Oh, shit.
Because look at this. This is actual what it looks like to look at faith.
That looks like a booger.
This is
I just
actually
wanted
what
to-
they mean by faith, a size of a mustard seed. This is the amount of faith it takes to move a mountain. I don't think you understand what I'm saying here. What I've done is I've extract a seed the size of the faith that it takes to move, not negotiate with, not make a commitment to move a mountain. I don't think you all get that. And I'm going to leave that there. And I don't know how long it's going to take for you to understand what I'm saying. But that's not my responsibility.
Yes.
My only responsibility is to spread the news. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Back to my rolling.
All right. Well, while you roll,
Look at all
we
this
shall
faith.
we shall
Look at
speak
all
while
this
you
faith.
we shall speak while you roll.
Yes.
Feel free to bring that microphone a little closer
Let's do it.
to that face, to that
Praise
layup.
God. Amen.
That's my shit.
And amen again.
Oh, and again.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get kicked off into the games, you have chosen as your drink of choice.
Yes.
Well, I mean, technically, crossfaded is your option, is your thing of choice. Now, the beverage
Yes.
portion of it is some Hennessy.
Yes, it is.
Henny.
What I have learned about
big-ass
Hennessy,
bottle.
and this is a plus size bottle because I don't discriminate and I accept myself. And I love and accept myself as a very voluptuous, thick, and juicy woman myself. So why would I look at this Hennessy bottle and say, I won't be having a sip of that. Actually, I want to wrap my lip around that. I want to go to sleep at night with that bottle. When I get in the shower, I expect that bottle to be in there with me. You don't see too many bottles like this anymore.
Yes, amen. So we are doing...
I don't know if y'all know, but I come to preach tonight.
Yes. Preaching the good word.
It's revival time, and I come to tell the truth on tonight. It's time out for all this freaking frack. It's time out for others. It's time out for others. My sister's my organist on tonight. It's time out for all that freaking frack. It's time out for all that this and that. It's time out for all that knick-knack paddywhack. Give it a go boo.
Yes. All of that.
Oh my God.
So you have chosen Hennessy.
Yes, I have.
I did not know I would have to be the one that reels us back in.
That's right.
But I'm going to let us just run away.
Yes.
I'm going to let us run away. I just got to get this order of business and then we just...
That's
on the
right.
run.
And
We
I
on
just
the
want to
run
say
like
it doesn't
Jay-
usually
like
take
Beyonce.
me this long to roll a joint for some reason. For some reason, all of my tuck become untuck. And I don't understand what the fuck is going on. But we're going to get to the bottom of this. Don't you fret. We're going to have a joint at the end of this.
Sister SdotNoel.
I think right now what's going on is my fingernail bed is nervous. My fingernail have begun all this chitter chatter. And so what's going on is my nail bed is experiencing mental blockages. That's keeping it from committing to... You heard what I said. Your nail bed? Like I gotta hear what I said. Cause she having a problem understanding. You don't project that confusion on me. Your nail bed?
For the record, that was Brooke that asked that question. It was not me. Yeah, she taking shots. Okay, so that was more of a purring rather than a rattling of guns. So in the spirit of cognac,
Yes.
I've chosen some French cognac. So this seems to be maybe a tad bit stronger than...
It's stronger than any man I ever known. Oh. That's exactly what that shit tastes like. It's... That shit tastes like the strongest man I've ever seen in my life. That shit tastes like they clean Gold's Gym with it.
Oh my God. Not golds. Not golds. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm drinking pure chemicals.
Yes, you are.
The good kind of
Drinking
chemicals.
pure testosterone.
Yeah, girl. Yeah. So that is my drink of choice.
Yes.
You may also hear my ignorant yet trusty dog, Chihuahua Papillon. I think she's Papillon. That's what I've been telling everybody anyway. My trusty dog, Zora. You may hear her tap dancing, walking around, eating her food, maybe begging for food. You may hear a little bit of everything. A little bit of barking, a little bit of who knows what. Making out. I don't know. Yeah, she a lover. And she's super ignorant. But so you may hear Zora in the background. So we're going to get to our first game. I think we got all of our order of business out of the way.
That's it.
And the strength of any man.
And this joint is almost prepared.
Boom. Boom. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
I'm pumped. I'm fully pumped. I am so pumped. I'm pumped and ready. No, I don't know if you want to do that. I don't need that. That doesn't really flatter yourself.
Sing?
No,
Oh.
You sound like
frozen, a dying cat?
Frozen breaks.
Frozen breaks.
We don't want you to go out like that.
Oh, good looking out.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if anybody is telling you this. Listen, I come.
No, they just
to
say, when is she going to stop?
Slice it and deliver it evenly.
Deliver it.
Okay?
Deliver.
That's all I'm saying.
Deliver.
If we're going to do this, we're going to do this in order.
Okay, that's what. Okay. Okay. I see you. Okay. Oh, someone did not turn their phone on silent. Brooke again. Brooke
is a double crosser. You are a double crosser. You need to pick a side.
All right. And also in the studio, we've got...
This is my sis. We have my sis with me on tonight. This is Tiffany Smith, the one and only.
Loren.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Ooh. Oh,
she is here.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Now, we're going to get into the first game.
Yes.
Now, just so you know, if you do speak up, these rules do apply to you, too.
I'm going to learn.
So you're going to need to fill up on that cup.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Hold on. That's why I said I'm going to let y'all go first. So
okay, before you... Okay. So, first game that we're going to play is so... And anytime anytime you say so, like, or you have to take a sip of your drink, okay? So anytime you use a noise filler, buying yourself time between your thoughts, you have to, we're going to squeak Zora's toy balls on one another, the balls that she never uses. Right. She don't like balls. So I wonder where she got that from. But
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cleaning up my room.
She cleaning up.
I just had to clean up my room before my company come over. See, because I made up my bed over here. And I still got a couple clothes on the floor.
There's a line.
It's a white sock and a black sock. I usually can't find my socks, so they stay out, and that's fine.
Now, if you want to see what story she's telling and why this is so fucking hilarious, check us out on YouTube. Make sure you also check us out. So when you search, go Jampacked Podcast. Jampacked Podcast. If you want to see the shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Jampacked Podcast.
Just like that. So...
Okay, I'm ready for the game.
Are we clear on how the rules work?
And but I'm ready for it all.
Anytime you can use so.
You know why I'm not afraid to play this game? Because I'm not finna drink anyway. You can't make me drink a damn thing.
Ooh.
When you said, what do you like to drink? I said, I might dip my lip in some Hennessy. But I will suck on a joint.
Okay.
Do you understand? No, but I'm not gonna be a party pooper. Okay, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, which side of the fence are we on right now? Okay.
Don't come. Hold up. No, damn it.
I'm about to get rid.
I can't believe you just gonna use my own words against me. So I'm gonna choose my side of the fence.
Ooh. What?
Okay, go ahead. I thought I heard the door. No,
I will run up out of here. I will be the first one up out of here. Oh, you ain't seen a bitch move until you seen me move.
At the door knocking.
I don't look fast.
But you will be like, where did she go? And there'll be smoke all in this place. The lights will go out and I'll be gone. Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm ready for the game.
All right. So we're clear on how the game works.
So, like, or
Right. So you can use so, but if it's like so, that's what she did to make a point.
Right.
But if you elongate it so, then we got to squeak it on one another.
What are we saying, though? I guess.
We're just having a conversation. This is during the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying if we use I am or so.
So like. So like.
Brooke low-key be over here like, okay, dumb bitch, no. First of all, who the fuck?
You said it.
You see the bear?
You had the. Oh, you were doing the bear with Zora. No.
It was behind. Oh, there it is.
Oh shit. Okay.
But you see how Brooke be coming at you?
Feel free to take the mics out of the holders too,
You see how Brooke
ladies.
be coming at you though?
Yeah, it's okay. 'Cause ain't nobody paying. I'm not even paying attention.
She behind that camera judging.
I'm not even paying attention.
She is behind that
High-key,
camera
low-key.
judging. She said, no.
Low-key.
Shit.
All right.
So, yeah, feel free to take the mic out of the holder.
All right.
I love a good mic.
And Brooke is going to be the official of the game.
Okay.
Okay? So, yeah, so if we miss it because we're so drawn into our conversation, Brooke is usually the one to be like,
Okay. Got it.
y'all,
all right.
y'all done fucked up. Okay?
I'm ready.
Are you okay? You want to fill up your
No,
drink?
you know what?
Yeah.
Because I want to do a trial. I think we should do a trial run.
Ooh. All right, girl. We're officially.
She said, you know what? I think I need a sample. This is not Costco. You're going to have to get in or get out.
Don't y'all love Costco? Ooh.
Okay, so we are officially in session. We're clear on how the game works, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, S-Dot, growing up, it was like in a religious household, right?
Yes.
How was that growing up in a religious household and having to hold back that you knew that you wanted to come out?
It was good.
But how was it? Like, what was... So, for y'all that have not seen, aren't watching this right now, S-Dot is being very careful with her words because she don't want to take a drink. So it's not that she's being cold right now. It's that she's playing the game strategic.
Right. And I want to thank you again for having me here.
Ooh, she playing it. But so what were some of the things that you had to keep in mind, or maybe how were you dealing with your mom? Because your relationship with your mom was not the greatest, right?
Not initially. No. It had
I need to rethink these rules.
It had its ups and downs.
Yeah. I mean, how did you get through those downs in those moments growing up in an environment like that?
Music and friends.
Yeah.
They absolutely saved my life.
Yeah.
I had some of the best friends.
Yeah.
I made some really awesome connections with some really authentic people.
Yeah.
And it got me through.
Yeah. That's awesome. How, you've been singing... I squeak it on myself.
Whoa!
Hey. You didn't even catch it.
I'm so glad one of the rules is not that I have to catch it because I'm so focused right now. Yeah. I am channeling the most. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm unfuckwittable right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like I got a Harvard degree all of a sudden.
Oh, shit.
Give me some rules.
Yeah.
I'll take you to school.
Ooh-wee.
And I'll jump in the pool.
Say it again now. Say it again now. Yeah.
Bring it on. Mm-hmm. Now, how long is this game lasting?
That's the fun part. We don't know. Now, you've been singing for quite some time. How long
All my
have you been singing?
All of my life I've been singing. You okay?
Yeah. Okay. Now, you also you're a solo artist as well as a background vocalist for Ciara. How have you been able to balance those worlds? and the amount of energy that you put towards it.
Is this game an excuse for you to drink?
No. But I am gonna take
Are you supposed to be quitting?
My sip. No.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, instead of me going, no, hear me out, Daddy, hear me out. First thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna shuck them and then I'm gonna drive them. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna cover it up. And what I'm gonna say is, we're gonna play a game. Look, hey, check it out, it's seamless. And then, what I can do is get a tax write-off for every bottle of liquor I've ever purchased. That's brilliant.
Notice how she was very careful about still not using those words. She's good. That's good. That's good shit.
It's not going to happen.
How do you balance, right? How many episodes have I done and I still can't get it right?
I balance it. It took time. Learning how to do this, how to be okay with not being called all the time. It had to be about me. I had to learn how to fill my time with myself.
Yeah.
How to fill my time with what I actually wanted to do.
Yeah.
And make sure that the time that I wasn't being called, I was creating my own opportunities for myself. That's when it really started.
Yeah. Can you walk us through how you got your opportunity with Ciara?
Absolutely.
I mean, you were walking me through that earlier, but that's such an awesome and incredible story.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. Yeah. Oh, snap. Wow.
She got
I see how this goes.
Finally.
I feel like I have just been manipulated.
Oh.
And Brooke is choking.
Oh, with a bear under her neck.
Yeah. I didn't want to go.
Something serious right here.
A friend of mine made me go, picked me up, took me to the audition, and I just saw a ton of people that I knew, and I was just going to have a great time. Whether or not I got anything out of it, I had no idea what it was for. All I'd heard that was, we're just building a catalog of LA singers. Cool. I'm an LA singer. Let me go put my name down in this catalog, and hopefully that will lead to something. That night, there was an audition being held for her, and she was there to choose us, and she chose me, and that was the greatest night ever.
And that's actually the only artist that you've been a background vocalist.
It was the first gig I'd ever gotten, the only gig I've had.
And other artists, I'm sure, have approached you like...
Honestly, no. Not really.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that people don't understand is that once you get one thing, it doesn't automatically mean that the floodgates open and everybody knows who you are and they can go to you and you become this thing that people use all the time.
Yeah.
You still have to work. You still have to be consistent. You still have to keep up with what's current. You still have to find your niche. You still have to go after what you want.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by that. You know, I had to figure out what my thing was that would make someone else call me.
Yeah.
That would draw that to me.
Yeah.
And so I've just been figuring that out. I've been out here figuring out who I am.
Yeah.
And so now that I've done that, here's what you're seeing now.
Yeah.
You know, you see me now, and so you see me who has figured herself out. You know, figuring myself out has put me in a lot of great positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I took that time to figure who I was, you know, and it's working. You know, it's doing great for me.
Yeah. You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You know, and I love that you incorporate that with your sketch comedy and you know that you have a solo career.
Yes.
Like it's SdotNoel.
Yes.
It's not
Right.
you with someone else. Like
Right,
it's
right,
you.
right.
You're in charge of your marketing, promotions,
Yes, I
your
am.
music. That's got to be a lot while still doing comedy. Do you feel like right now comedy is at the forefront of all of it right now as far as...
Comedy is like that thing that just pops up out of nowhere and you're like, where the fuck did you come from? And why didn't I find you out sooner? It's not that I didn't know that I was funny.
Yeah.
I'd heard that my whole life. It's just that I didn't know how I was going to approach this thing. Okay. I didn't believe it first, you know?
Yeah.
So dealing with that a lot, I was very blind. I dealt with low self-esteem a lot. Yeah. So having dealt with that, you can understand how hard it is to accept that these wonderful things that people are saying about you, excuse me, they're not sticking.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're not sticking.
Yeah.
So until I had the experience, I had a mental breakdown and I had to hit rock bottom, because it was an emotional breakdown. It was one of those breakdowns where it was just so much hurt. Yeah. Having grown through all of that, I made a commitment to myself. Once I made a commitment to myself, then I got the ball rolling because that meant that I wasn't going to let myself down. That meant that whatever I did, I was responsible for it. So that meant that I was going to be able to find all the solutions. Yeah. And so I put myself in a position to get better at life, to get better at believing in myself, to get better at seeing myself, loving myself. I invested in myself. I invested in coaching. I invested in putting my best foot forward. I literally put my money where my mouth was.
That's awesome.
And so, I just had to get it going.
Yeah. How has those moments, and especially, having depression at a young age, how did that impact the way that you see the world now?
It's funny as hell. It's funny as fuck. Yeah. Because it's like, it wasn't always funny though. You go through the excruciating, painful, lonely feelings of not knowing who you are. You're not accepted, I went through a tough battle of not being accepted by multiple family members. Yeah. And so when I go through that, and I come from a background of everybody's in church. Yeah. I had an uncle who was on a very popular, reality show for being a pastor. And so coming up under these beliefs where you're not told that you're good, you're just told that you're damaged goods, basically.
And they felt that way because you're gay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And they said straight out, like, it's because you're a lesbian.
Yeah, I came out very early. I had no problem coming out. I had no problem being who I was. Yeah. But that was the problem. Yeah. Being who you are is a problem. And so I learned very early that I could not be who I was. I had to be someone else. So that's tough. Yeah. So you automatically feel like you're in a box. Let me take a drink. And is that the food? Yeah. Let's say grace.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a.
We about to eat.
We're gonna take a grace break, y'all.
Yeah.
And we will. I'm gonna take my drink. We'll be right back after these grace breaks. Bye, y'all.
I got sushi.
All right. Great. And we are back from our grace break, our grace messages. Some of us have survived the grace.
I have 2 questions left in me. Okay? I'm letting you know this right now. I did not finish my last...
Someone felt the Holy Spirit. Jesus, laid out
sushi
right
roll.
now.
Listen.
Eyes closed, laid out.
And I don't care. I don't care what you think about what's going on with me right now. I'm slump. What's the next question?
So we kind of touched on some of the LGBT stuff, but
yes.
What are some of the misconceptions that there are of SdotNoel?
I've never thought of that. I don't know that you could possibly have any misconceptions about me because I'm who I am. Mm-hmm. That would be hard. Mm-hmm. I don't think anyone that knows me has that problem.
Yeah.
So the only way that you would have it misconstrued is if you assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be the only way.
Yeah. Has anyone ever like blatantly like assumed something like in your face, and then how do you?
I mean, I think people do that often. I think we all experience when someone assumes something about you or assumes a move that you may make, so they make it for you.
Yeah.
A lot of humans do that.
Yeah.
And this is not just the weed talking. This is actually coming from my sushi at this point. I feel like I'm overtaken by Japanese wisdom because I've just had a most magnificent roll. I don't even know where these answers are coming from. I sound smart. I'm doing a great job. I think we all deal with that, don't we?
Yeah.
You have to say in your lifetime, you've had to say, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
A few times because people will really have you fucked up.
Yes, they really
will. Like,
ultimately, they will.
I will really look at somebody in my face while they are having me fucked up, and they do not know that they have me fucked up.
Yeah.
So they keep going with their fucked up agenda, and I'm looking at them have me fucked up. Like, do you realize how fucked up this is?
I can see the bullshit.
That I can see all this hot boiling bullshit spilling out of your mouth. I don't know how you're dealing with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that puzzles me because I know the moment that I could possibly have overstepped my boundary with someone.
The instantaneous.
It does something to me.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just been learning that everyone is not thinking the way that I'm thinking. I can't assume. You know, I've had to learn just as much acceptance and patience as someone has probably had to learn around me because I'm a lovable person and it's difficult to love something that you don't like.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand that it's difficult for a lot of people in my generation because I'm 33 years old. So I came through in that generation where some of us are still like going hard for Christ.
In the
and we'll not ever let it down. All my cousins rip Christ hard.
Yeah.
But they love me. You know what I'm saying? And those are my niggas. And we're real. You know, I respect that. I respect a full person. If you're full, you're full.
Yeah.
And whatever makes you full, I say do it. You know, no one can tell you when you're full.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that as long as people are fulfilling themselves, there's no way that you could get anybody fucked up.
Yeah.
Because you would never want to overstep that boundary.
But it's like, how do you react, like, knowing in that moment, I know you got me strongly fucked up. How do you continue even speaking to that person? Or
don't speak to them.
Or no, being in that moment, like, to end.
You can walk away. Yeah. And let me tell you, I've never even said that to anybody.
Yeah.
I've never had that advice.
Yeah.
Walk away, bitch. No, bitch. Bite that bitch head off and tell her to meet me tomorrow for the same ass whooping.
Exactly.
Is usually my response in the past.
Yeah.
However, because I have more responsibility and I recognize myself and I recognize what I'm here for, and as daunting as that may seem sometimes, especially when you know that you're justified in wanting to retaliate, in wanting to be just as petty, just as violent, just as whatever is going on, there's something that speaks to the part of you that says you cannot do that.
Yeah.
You know? And for the first time in my life, I've experienced that, where someone has tried me in an immense way, you know? And
they found out.
No, they found out, but I had to learn that this was a new way of them finding out, and that I could not let them find out anymore, physically, verbally, whatever.
Yeah,
you know, because I was in a few domestic relationships, and they put me in positions where I had to fight, where I had to like get out.
Yeah.
And so when you're that vulnerable and you can stand on saying something like that, people will try you.
Yeah.
And I'm just really proud of myself because I have the tools that say, if you react this way, here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So why don't you choose the other thing and then let life handle it, And so I've been letting life handle a few things, and it's been working out.
It's been working.
Yeah.
Dang. Do you think that's attributed to anything in particular? Like something consistently?
I consistently show myself love and compassion. Yeah. I consistently I have a self-care system set in place that says, here's the way that I value myself, and no one can value myself better than me. Yeah. I consistently look for ways to learn about myself. I consistently look for ways to learn more about people around me, to learn more about things that I may not know. Yeah. And I love learning. And so because I love learning and I like being active, it's about investing in myself. So I like investing in myself. And I really like trying things that I'm even afraid of, and I took a leap of faith a year ago, and it was the best thing that I could have done. I had a job, I had an apartment, I had all these things. I don't have those things anymore. Yeah. And this is like the best position I've ever been in my life. Yeah. Because I'm literally creating everything that's happening right now. Like I created this moment, and it's like, these moments that come to show you're doing a great job, you're doing a good job. These people are going to reach out to you, so they're just be ready for them. Yeah. And it's like, well, where are the people? Don't worry, they're going to come, and then they show up, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah. So I really like those moments. I also like the moments where things may not always go well, because from that I can say, okay, next time here's what I'm going to do. Yeah. It's never a fuck it, I'm done. I'm stopping. Yeah. I can say I said that a couple times, but it was definitely out of emotions. It was definitely out of the sensation of, I don't like this. Yeah. Let me take another.
Oh, shit. Where my squeaky? Squink, squink.
Look, y'all not even on it. I'm an honest person.
Wow. Man, like this is...
Listen, I'm over here holding it down. You know what really shocks people? Yeah. Is that I converse. Is that
I don't doubt it. And I have conversations with you long time ago. And I remember, I was like, I don't even know if I'm smart enough to be oh my God. Right now. And I was like, whoa. These are all like a circle of queens. And how the fuck did I get here?
Well, shit, how the fuck did I get there? Because I know that feeling. Yeah. I know what it's like to be like, whew, I want that knowledge because... And then all it is you aligning
knowledge.
Don't you love it?
I really do, because I'll just hit them with the weird ass facts or fun facts or some real shit. And it's like just a mixture of...
It's like a game of tennis at the U.S. Open. It's like that intense. Yeah. When you learn something new, it's like, I have to share this. And so hopefully I'm sharing with someone who knows a bit more. Yes. I like to be around people that know more than me because it excites me that they would want to share with me. Yeah. Because then that means that they see something in me that that is ready to receive their information. Yeah. Like, damn. Yeah. Like really heavy people that are like moving and shaking. Like I love being in those positions. And I hoped, long ago that I would be someone in that position. So it feels good to hear that. It feels good to hear that the work that I've done for myself is emulating and it's being felt and it's doing something, you know. I get messages all the time from people who are just like, oh my gosh, you have saved my entire morning. Yeah. From this. And they get very detailed and they're very open with me and vulnerable. Yeah. And someone who takes that information has to be capable of receiving that information on a consistent basis. Like somebody, if they read half the messages that I would receive, probably would not want to open up their messages. Yeah. I love opening up my messages and receiving messages from people who are inspired based off of a tickle that they get from something that was once painful for me. Yeah. That means that I've done a great job at going back and doing some work around those wounds. Yeah. Because a wound is either going to do two things. A wound is either going to leave an ugly scar and you're going to have to explain the wound all the time. Yeah. Or a wound can be embraced.
Yeah.
And you can turn it into something beautiful.
Yeah.
You can turn it into a part of who you are, and you can just say, this is who I am.
Yeah.
If you treat it like a wound, you're always dressing it up, patching it up. That's the way it'll be. But
Yeah.
it don't have to be that way.
Yeah.
Like I could just sit here and talk, just like be like, so what else?
Right.
Like, I mean, like this is like some real shit that you're dropping. Like these are gems. Like those are the power of your words and the way that you say it and the conviction and feeling that is behind it fully. Like people need that. People want that. They've been looking for that. Like
I've seen so many sides of people in this lifetime, and this is probably the most exciting and wonderful view I've seen of people.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I used to see people as mean, because I was a fat kid, you know. I was fat, you know, and I get it. You know, kids are mean, and that's the one thing that people see on you, and they don't accept it. But that fat bitch could sing. And not only could that fat bitch sing, but she could make your ass laugh.
Yeah.
So what do you do with that?
Yeah.
You like it? Don't you like it? And so, like my grandmother would always tell me, don't you worry about those people and what they're saying to you.
Aww.
And like she was the only one who was really coming after me to do it that way. You know, everybody else would try to be like, well, don't you start with nobody else? And it's like, well, I'm not starting with anyone.
Yeah.
They're coming at me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was a gentle giant, so to speak. I may not have been tall, but, you know, my people always straightened up.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand why. I get it now. But people always straightened up. And they always tried me or wanted to see what it was like to see a different side of me. So let me do this to her. Let me try to push her over here. And they'll do that to you. This is what I know now. I feel like, you know, at 33 years old, I don't feel like I know much. I just know my experience, and I've learned from my experiences. But from these experiences, I've learned how to apply them in my life in a way that works for me. And I love it, you know? So growing up and just, you know, seeing the ways that people have evolved in my own eyes and my own perspective, this is the most beautiful view I've had of them, because I feel like people are genuinely interested in connecting with me. You know, they're not just interested in getting something from me. They don't just want to just be around. They don't just want to, well, I mean, you got that too, but, you know, it comes with the territory, you know? Yeah. So, but, you know, people genuinely want to reach out, and they want to feel like they're important. And they want to feel like what they're doing is they're not doing it alone. Yeah. And I feel like I know how to speak to that. I know how to get to that. I know how to be real.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Fucking mesmerized over here. I'm just... And there go Brooke.
Brooke over here farting. She said, "Oh my God, that is the best thing I have ever heard." That's the best thing my stomach has ever heard.
So we're gonna move on to the next game, and it is Novelas.
All right, Novelas.
And you have actually chosen the book.
I did. I chose the book earlier.
JoJo.
JoJo is under here, under the muck and mire.
Under the 420 celebration.
All right, let's see what's going on with JoJo.
Of the Devil's Lettuce.
JoJo, I can read.
I love that.
And Daddy can bake a cake. Okay.
So I'm gonna sit next to you. Okay. And we are going to read it. I have put some directions where we know which character is which. Okay. But if you give the stage direction of like JoJo said or says daddy or mommy kicked daddy, you know, whatever, like you can't say those kind of directions.
You do know that I'm getting ready to whoop your ass.
This is teamwork, boo-boo.
This is what?
This is teamwork. Well, technically we are individuals still.
We are.
So if you break character or say the stage directions, you gotta take a drink.
Okay.
That goes for
I think I got this. And
we stick to character. We gotta stick to character.
So I choose my character?
Yes. So I believe there's like 3 or 4.
I'll be daddy.
So, and the thing is with JoJo, there's JoJo like who says the voice, and then there's JoJo the narrator. So it's like, I was doing this with Daddy. And then it goes into, Daddy, why the fuck did you put too much sugar in it?
Got it.
Well, I didn't mean to. You know, whatever the case is. I thought I differentiated it with the voices. Did I differentiate it kind of with shitty voices?
Brooke is behind the camera. She said she waited till she said, Oh God, this dumb
She's
bitch.
like, oh,
that is so confusing.
It's confusing. That's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna go over.
I'm gonna go with my
JoJo.
gut, and I'm gonna stick with Daddy, and I'm gonna be Daddy tonight.
Okay, well, there's other characters too, so we got to do it evenly.
Okay, so I'll be Daddy, and I'll be. I like. I'll be Daddy. I'll be Nancy.
Wait, which one are you gonna be?
I'll be Daddy.
Can I switch with you?
I'll be Daddy. Yeah, and I'll be Nancy because there's 1, 2, 3.
All right. I've traveled. I've made my way over. Got my cognac, as the French like to say.
My what?
As the French like to say.
My
Cognac.
cognac.
Cognac. So you have chosen to be
I'll be
Daddy.
Daddy, and I'm gonna be Nancy.
So there are 5 characters,
Yes.
technically 6.
Who's 6?
Because there's JoJo and then JoJo the narrator.
Okay,
voice.
so I'll be Daddy, I'll be Nancy, and I'll be Freddie.
You don't want to be JoJo? Come on, you know you want to be JoJo.
I don't like
She's-
the pressure that you're putting on me becoming JoJo.
You felt it. What? Oh,
Yeah, that's too much pressure.
here. Can you just?
You trying to cross-sell
my-
JoJo to me and shit. JoJo comes with 2018 headlights, an insurance policy,
JoJo comes to the top of the line.
and she's potty trained. JoJo comes with no talking back feature. And
All right. So apparently I got fucked with JoJo. Let's see. So I'm JoJo, and apparently JoJo the narrator.
got you.
And you want to
I'm
be
Daddy, Freddie, and Nancy.
Wait, you're mommy?
I'm Daddy.
Daddy?
I'm Daddy, Freddie, and Nancy.
Okay.
You're JoJo, Jojo, and Mommy.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So I'm the JoJos.
And Mommy.
And mommy. Great. The women. This will be a challenge. All right. So we are reading JoJo and Daddy Bake a Cake. Was there a particular reason why you decided to?
Well, I like cake.
Okay.
And I've been called Daddy a few times.
Oh, shit.
And you already know how that goes.
Yes. Narrator.
They call me the narrator. Come on, sis.
I mean, have you ever like call somebody by like a fucked up name or an ex's name and then just played it off like?
No, yeah, I definitely don't make
super
those.
smooth?
No, I'm too smooth.
Oh shit! I haven't. Yeah, I somehow make sure I remember their name and then
You butcher names, and that's your
I
thing.
do butcher names.
That's
do.
okay.
I do.
That's okay.
And then I go, I did it right?
That's all right.
Yeah.
Let's get to this.
No, I do get to know the women before I hang out with them.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I mean, unless you're out here internet dating. Are you internet dating?
No, I'm terrible at it. But you know who?
How can you be terrible at internet dating? There are so many successful catfish.
Catfish. I got that out of my system.
You should look into it.
Catfish.
I'm thinking about becoming a catfish, a professional catfish.
We should be a catfish together. Like,
Well, I like to work alone. I mean, I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm not trying to look for. I'm not. I'm not trying to be in no polyamorous internet relationships right now. I really am committed to myself and my career, and maybe one person, if she's down. But you know what? It just seems like nobody wants to be with one person anymore. Isn't that crazy?
But it's like, but with you could honestly just be with one person.
Absolutely, that's what I want.
You look like you.
I'm very traditional.
You're very traditional.
I'm very traditional.
Okay.
I want one person.
But what if your partner was like, so can we be with another?
I bind that in the name of Jesus. I don't do that. And I'm being so serious with you right now.
So
like I don't know. I believe in my heart.
Yeah.
You know, these are my ideals. I wrote this down. There is someone out there for me.
Okay.
And we will be loyal to each other.
To a T. Like
to a T, absolutely.
Like, is there any flexibility though? Like,
of course there's flexibility.
Would you be like, okay, like this item?
Now I'm not talking about flexibility as in if she happens to be committed to a wheelchair and I'm gonna go do my thing. I'm not about to stop my life because you can't get into certain places. That's not how this is gonna go. So yes, I've excluded that. As far as flexibility, I'm not doing that.
Oh my God.
However, yeah, you have to be flexible. But don't be afraid to be detailed. So yes, there is someone out there for me who wants to have babies with me.
But on your list of flexibility though, like what from your list is actually something you can say,
Okay.
They don't need to
So let's
look
say
me in the eye when they talk or whatever.
So let's say I'm very flexible, and here's the way that looks. Okay. I want children.
Okay.
However, I'd prefer to have children when I'm like 40.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe 45 if I could hold off.
Okay.
And I'd hate for it to sound like a business plan.
But that's what it is.
But I'd prefer for it to just be right there. However, if my wife says no, I want them right now. My sister asked me the other night, well, if she says she wants children right away, would you compromise? I absolutely would.
Really?
That would be what flexible means to me. When that ideal comes, am I willing to also be someone that says, hey, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we ultimately want the same thing.
Yeah.
But I can't be selfish enough to say, oh, no. My timeline says 45.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's absolutely someone out there who's thinking like this.
Now, would you carry?
Absolutely. I'm too fine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean.
Okay.
Who wouldn't want a baby with these thighs? You feel me? You see me? Look at me, y'all. Who would not want a child with all of this? Yeah. Look.
These are old school references. Oh shit! She's giving me a face. She's giving me a face. She's giving. Oh, she's too sexy for the show. Too sexy for the show.
And that's all I gotta say about that. Hit me up.
Slide in them DMs.
Let me know. Oh no.
Slide in them DMs.
No.
What is the etiquette on that? Like, how do?
Nope. Next question.
Whoa.
Next question.
Is there a specific reason?
I'd rather talk about. No, I'm just saying. I have
Is there an
no
etiquette?
idea. It will drive you crazy. It will drive you crazy.
Is there an etiquette?
The only etiquette that I believe is walking up to me and putting your tongue in my mouth at this point. I have no idea. I would respect a woman coming up and shoving her tongue in my mouth.
What?
Don't you see what's going on? This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be okay with that. But I would rather you walk up to me and slither your slimy tongue in my mouth to let me know that you want to go out with me maybe sometime. Does that spell it out for you?
It does.
It's confusing because here's the thing.
Oh shit.
I'm going to say it. There are so many DMs going on per day.
Shit. Okay.
Now, and this is for everyone. You don't really have to do anything to get a DM these days.
Okay.
You could say good morning, and you will get hella good mornings.
Okay.
When you say this, it's like, yeah, everybody is sliding in everybody's DMs. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
For business, for whatever.
Yeah.
I have had a couple situations.
Oh shit.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Where I've had encounters with people that
Yeah.
that's how we connected through DMs.
Yeah.
We've met before, but then we ended up talking.
Okay.
I think that's how life goes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're not texting anymore, we're DMing. I don't give my number out though. You won't get that.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that you DM me actually.
Damn. So you can at least see.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that I can just talk to you.
Yeah.
So that I can see you, so that I can fill you out. You don't have to have my personal information. That's too much for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like doing this. Hey, you wake up yet? You up? Okay, I'll be in here. No,
You up?
The DM still says, I don't even know what your number is.
Yeah.
But when you get this message, hit me back.
Yeah.
I prefer that. I don't have a problem with that. I don't mind people attempting to connect with me through a social media site.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is there an etiquette to sliding in your DMs?
Yeah, don't
Whether
slide.
it's-
You walk in that motherfucker boldly.
Oh.
If I catch you sliding in my DMs, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna kick you out. You walk in my DMs, you take your shoes off, you sit on my couch, you don't touch nothing. You get in these DMs and you behave, you hear me? I'm gonna be in the back. Holla at me.
I love it.
That's really, because it's lighthearted. You don't have to take every DM seriously.
Yeah.
And you don't have to take everybody DMing you seriously. I've had to learn that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't know why these people are hitting you up. You don't know what they are seeing. Also, they're DMing you based on things that you post on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Now, whatever your angle is, they're responding to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That's yes, we're gonna get to the
Yeah, what's up with the story?
So we gonna talk. So JoJo is cooking.
Okay.
So
I'm daddy.
So apparently I'm
Freddie
I'm the
Nance.
JoJo's and mommy.
Okay.
All right.
I am baking a cake. Daddy is my helper.
Who's the cake for?
It's a surprise. Then I zip my lips. We mix lots of stuff into a bowl. I let Daddy help. He's a good helper.
I'm gonna take a sip. Fuck you, Brooke.
Look at JoJo Jackson. He's a good helper.
Well, let's try it.
Look, these your books. She come handing me these books. Okay, so here's what we're
You
gonna
mean
do.
JoJo don't look?
Pick a book. You struggling through your own damn choices.
That's why I said you don't want to be JoJo.
Trying to make me do the hard shit. You sure you don't want to be JoJo? She's twofold. She's really sweet. Wanna fuck with this dumbass book?
Oh my god.
You sure?
Oh my gosh.
These fucking government funded books that she got me up here reading JoJo and her damn daddy. These are these books they give the daddies in prison to teach them how to reconnect with their daughters when they get out. Step 1, make a cake. Step 2,
Oh my god.
let her mix it.
Yeah, you picked that book and I was like,
If you let her mix it, you've gained her trust again. And you can continue on being a father that just got out of prison. Let her mother put the pans away. Okay? That's step 2. Step 2 is you always want to make sure that you let her mother put the pans away. Step 3, you put the cakes in the oven. As a man, you should be able to carry 2 of them. You see how he did that?
oh my goodness.
You just got out of prison. There's no reason that you should be putting these cakes in one at a time now. You get that cake on the left, you get that cake on the right. You put them in that 350-degree oven and you close it. That is your responsibility as a man who's being rehabilitated and is getting his relationship back on track with his daughter. She out here making cakes. She out here making cakes and spilling shit with her dog because she don't have no guidance. And she has trust issues with men.
Oh my goodness.
Step 5. Give me a second. This book gets stuck sometimes. Step 5 is introduce her to other cultures. Get her out there in the community to play with other people who don't look like her. Because you don't want the child to come up learning tolerance. You want her to learn acceptance. Because let's face it, you need acceptance too. You need to be accepted back into the community as a part of society. So let the little black boy come in. Keep the door open. If all of a sudden you hear one of them coughing all the time, they're not coughing. They're handling business. As a father, you should step in and you should go in there and figure out what's going on. She out here baking him a cake and shit. He likes cake.
Oh my
and God. Now all of a sudden he comes over for cakes. Okay? Step 6.
Oh my God. Is stop giving a fucking...
Teach JoJo how to shut her mouth. You see that? She shouldn't be putting herself in grown folks' business. She shouldn't be answering the phone. Why is she answering the house phone? She doesn't have no business. She don't have no checking account, no debit card, or no PIN number. Or no email address. Or no, she can't even reach her toothbrush. She needs help with that. So you need to be getting up in the morning. You need to be making sure that she can reach her toothbrush. By the time she's reaching out for her toothbrush, you should be there to reach out with her. It should be in unison.
What are you talking about?
She should be reaching out for a toothbrush with her father.
But I'm JoJo. What do you mean?
I don't know what's going on right now.
Why are you? Why are you?
Why is JoJo doing all of this? This is not about a cake anymore. What is going on? Why is he mincing bacon?
I don't think he's mincing bacon.
What is this?
This is yet another.
Why is he chopping up ham?
That's not ham. They making a cake. Who puts ham?
What is that?
Devil, I come against you right now. Are you putting ham in our children's cakes? Do you mean to tell me that I can't even buy a cake free of pork product? Huh? America. What kind of message are we sending to our children if we can't even have a cake free of pork?
Hi. I mean, it can be. It can
Shut
still
up.
be.
Shut up.
It can.
Please. This needs to stop. I don't know who sent these books. But I come to tell you, you have no place.
JoJo, it was great.
Talking about some 60th anniversary. Of what? Misleading bullshit? This book was not about a cake. This book is about rehabilitation and relationship. Bacon? I demand some changes. Scholastically. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a question.
Hopefully an answer.
Where did you get these books? Never mind. I feel like
Target.
Listen, Target. I think
it was Target. Yeah,
I see your agenda, and I'm not dealing with it.
Fix it.
You're gonna burn for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Well, now.
For authorizing the print of these. I don't want to play this game. I don't want to participate in this show.
Oh my gosh. Wow. JoJo, it's been great with JoJo.
I'm not falling for it.
JoJo
had to go.
out of here.
JoJo is a no more.
JoJo, take your daddy with you.
Get out of here and scram. All of a sudden, she feels like she needs to bake a cake.
You want to bake a cake for who?
For who? I wasn't allowed to go. I wasn't allowed to touch the refrigerator.
They just letting her all.
She in here in all the ingredients.
Yo, my mom questions me now when I go in her.
What are you doing? JoJo in here cartwheeling in front of the damn stove. They ain't asking her shit. JoJo, bring me a bottled water, will ya? I'm tiptoeing in the kitchen. You hear one crack in the floor, it go. You hear, So I don't even know how that got published. That's not what goes on. That's not what really goes on in the lives of people that I know.
No. I mean,
that doesn't resonate with me.
Target needs to do better.
Target needs to do better.
I love Target, but Target that was a foul.
Target is expecting too much.
With JoJo,
with everything,
just being able to go through the fucking.
I can go to Walmart and get a cool amount of shirts and still have my pride.
Yes.
I go to Target. I start renegotiating all kinds of shit. Like, am I really going to have to brush my teeth for next month?
That's true. It's true.
Or do I really want this shirt that doesn't properly fit anyway?
Yeah.
Because their measurements are still off.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the fuck that 40 is. I saw a 40 in a Target and I was like, oh my God. Look at that expansion. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're moving forward. Yeah. A 40? Damn. In a Target, y'all? I went right to that dressing room.
Damn.
I took 6 pairs of pants in that dressing room. They didn't even have a number for that.
Yeah.
They only went up to 4. It was my day. I went in there. I stretched them pants out. They said, oh yeah, I'm about to put this in one leg at a time. I'm not even going to jump into them like I usually do. I'm going to just take my time and put one leg in after the other. Do you know it only went up to my knee? So me and Target have been in a test.
Yeah. Oh.
Target, I come against you. I don't know what kind of 40 that was, but that's not a true to size 40. And you need to stop lying.
Don't do it, Target. Don't do it. Stop lying. Don't do it. The intoxication is thoroughly kicked in, I think, for all of us.
Got me thinking I'm gaining weight. And I know I've been watching what I eat. I've been watching what I eat like this.
Oh my goodness.
I've been watching everything that I eat. So ain't no way in hell.
Okay.
All right.
All right, and we are back from our break.
Yes.
We were collecting ourselves.
That's right.
Collecting our lives.
The state of California
So
requires that we have 1 full meal break and 2 15-minute breaks.
basically, and we're just abiding by that law.
So I appreciate that you guys do.
Absolutely. You know, we try to be law-abiding citizens. That's what they say,
As
right?
best as we can be.
That's what the ones that say they're like not guilty
That's
and
right.
shit say, right?
That's right.
So we're going to play our next game since JoJo was not panning out and we basically threw her
That's right.
father in
JoJo's
a
a
river.
no-no.
I don't know. We don't know where JoJo went and her family.
That's right.
They're hiding in.
They have to figure
Calgary.
out some things before we can move forward with them.
Yes, and hopefully they'll also get their lives. while
And
they're
if they
away.
don't, I'm not going to lose any sleep.
yeah.
Because I don't know who JoJo thinks she is. Listen, I don't even want to get into it. This is about to piss me off.
All right, so our next game that we're gonna play is story time. Story time.
You sound like a 13-year-old boy in this room.
Yeah, that's it's pretty accurate. Story time. Get your Napoleon Dynamite.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Story time. Yes, so
Okay.
it is one of my favorite improv games that we used to play. So we're going through the alphabet, we're saying each of the letters of the alphabet, but we're putting together a story that all has to make sense. So we have to basically yes and what you said and add on to it.
I'm sorry. It's just that. Okay. It's just I hear some noise in the background. And growing up the way that I grew up to this day, I don't care how many courses I go through, how many levels I reach. When I hear things in the background, I think that the rapture is coming. So I heard some humming motorcycles, and I was sitting here like, oh, shit, this is it. But then I remember it's not real, so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yes. So we're all going to participate. I guess Brooke has the moment off, I guess. But either way, we gotta try to make it to the end.
Okay.
But if we mess up, if we get stuck on a letter,
We have our drinks
we
ready.
have to take a drink.
That's right.
So we got to try to keep it flowing, try not to take too long, or you two will also get squeaked on.
That's right.
That was my version of
I liked it.
squeak. It was terrible. So you ladies ready?
Yes,
Brooke?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What'd she say?
She said, I'm not ready.
Don't know what's going on yet, but I will.
This is the way she gets away with not playing with anything. You know what? I don't even understand it yet. So
I don't even get
I
it.
might take a dip later, but right now I want to.
she's not ready to be dipped.
Oh shit. So you and Brooke are interchangeable then. So y'all figure it out on that way.
Let me just figure it out and I'll jump.
All right.
Yes, teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right.
Even though we're doing this together, we are also responsible for our letters.
That's right.
All right, so we will start with A with the guest.
Ahoy.
Ooh. She's changing the game out here. Go ahead. Go ahead and take a drink. Go ahead and you got to take a drink. But so your next word would be, sorry, we're going word for word per
alphabet?
letter of the alphabet.
So I say A as in ahoy a la boshita. And then you're supposed to say boy a la boshita. And then she's going to say
Yes, and
koy a la boshita.
and it all has to come
And then
together
she's
though.
gonna say,
You don't have to say
"Do it."
oh, blah, 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 lushi. You don't have to say all that, but it has to come together.
You have to say a la blah, 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 shit.
Okay, I wasn't ready. But I'm ready now.
Did you hear her tongue, sis? She said, you don't have to say a la blah, 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 shit. Come on and speak your tongue.
Come on, Oscar Mayer baloney.
She said, you don't have to say shit. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Ahoy!
Brother.
Carl
Doesn't
Even.
fuck
gay.
it's kind of somewhat makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, but I see. Okay.
Oh, don't come for me. And I don't appreciate you calling me all the way up here to your address to try to put me out here just so that you can roll your little neck at me. Oh, and just so you know, that it has to make sense.
Okay, so fuck gay.
Huh?
You said happen? She didn't say.
Now, see, you should have said it to her.
No, okay. Take a drink.
She said, did you say something?
I said.
She don't remember.
What did I say?
Happens. You said happens.
Fuck gay happens.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. Can I take a shot of water?
What's this?
You sure?
Thank you. Okay, I got it.
There's water, man.
Because
Let's go.
There you go.
let's go.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So what letter?
H. H.
H. You said fuck gay happens.
Let me think.
Is that?
Let me think of a better word.
Ahoy!
Benjamin.
No, we're not changing it. But.
Oh no, you're not supposed to go back on your on your people. I don't know how you were raised,
My God.
but when we get to the cash register and they forgot to scan something, you run out of the grocery store with the rest of us. You hear me? Nothing feels better than free honey buns. And you're gonna sit up there and like, hey, we forgot something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Ahoy!
Brother.
Carl
Didn't
Even.
fuck
giving
Honey.
I have questions. I want to know if we can start over. And I want to know if we can start over right. And I want to know that we will do our best to keep this story going. Agreed? I'm going to do my very best. Okay, let's just make it through. We should be able to make this.
We should write this down so we remember what the fuck is.
No, no.
Is there?
I'm not leaving you on this island, sis.
I'm going to.
So let's go.
Don't try to write it.
All right, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this.
Say it right in the chapter.
We don't. Yeah. We're gonna see how.
Ahoy!
Baltimore.
Sis, you said you was gonna do your best. It's like she said, it's like, this is what she did. This is what she did. Okay, I'm gonna do my best. And then she turned around and said, Baltimore.
Oh my god.
Ahoy!
Weird. It's cut. We need to replace an actor. Yo, it's
Ahoy!
Brother.
She wants to keep playing this. She wants. Okay, you want to get this? Okay,
Ahoy!
Brother.
Carl.
First of all, I don't know who Carl is, what he has to do with this story so early. Who goes there? You love Carl. Carl, call her. Carl, whatever you did, please follow up with her. She's putting all in your games.
Oh my God.
Sleeping at Carl's Jr. on Wednesdays.
Gosh.
It's Carl's Jr. Wednesday. It's Carl's Jr. Wednesday. My favorite dad is Carl Winslow.
Thinking about Carl Jr. Wednesday.
That's what she's doing. Okay, here we go.
All right. Well, this has been a
Ahoy!
brother. Oh, now it's okay for me to say Carl?
No, it's not. Who said yes?
Can you close that window, please? My neighbor's gonna be like, "What are these? Who are these black people sacrificing?" Oh my goodness! Yeah.
She done sat up here and read out all the rules of the game and is having the most difficult time living up to her own expectations. Also, no stepping out of bounds with your tongue. And if we're going to be playing this game, you have to play fair. That means
You have to play fair.
ahoy!
brother.
Why does he still want to play this game? Carl.
Carl is not does not have fans.
I don't even know nobody in 2018 named Carl. Let's talk about that.
Oh my God! I thought I was gonna die just now. Oh my God!
You're about 2 spoiled Capri Suns away. And I need you to get it together.
Too spoiled.
Oh, that was so perfect. But what about Tang? I mean, you have to have Tang.
Ahoy.
We still playing this game.
Because I'm not doing anything wrong, and I don't feel like I should have to suffer and not be able to play this game that I like. Evidently, I like it. And I'm not going to let you ruin it for me. So switch to Carl the Can so we can move on. She only knows one C word. She be looking in the mirror in the morning, saying her affirmation. She be like, she be like, yes, I Carl. Yes, I Carl. Yes, I Carl. Can you throw it in the trash, Carl, for me, please?
Yes, I can.
Ahoy.
Brother.
Carla.
This is why you live so far. Because you need to be alone. Go to your room. Go to your room and turn the lights off. And you won't be getting any dinner.
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh my God. Oh. All right. Well, we gave it a good try to get through this story. There were some roadblocks. Me possibly being one or two.
Oh no, you're a terrorist, is what you are. And I see exactly what this is for. You come out here with this enticing, full-figured bottle of Hennessy, luring me in with its curves and spiciness. to terrorize me. And I don't think it's fair. They ought to shut you down for what you're doing around here and what you're subjecting these people to.
Damn, on that note. Now, thank you so much for coming. This has been a great, eventful evening of gems and all that good stuff. We tried to play the game, not successful, but we have to have you come back so we can possibly complete some other games. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, okay. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Before we get out of here, can you leave us with some words of wisdom?
I mean, as far
Even
as
though you've
words
been
of
dropping
wisdom,
them on us all evening.
the wisest words that I can
is-
leave you with is to most definitely look out for every project that I'm getting ready to introduce. Follow me on Instagram, SdotNoel. Let me make you smile. Let me add a little sunshine to your life. Let me get things going for you. Let me scramble your eggs. Let me butter your toast. Let me be the creamer in your coffee. Let me be the premium gasoline in your hybrid vehicle. Let me jiggle your jello. Let me mow your lawn. Let me roll your dice. That's all I'm saying. Just give me a chance. Give me one chance and watch God move in your life.
Yes.
Just watch me one time and watch things just shake up a bit. I won't let you down.
Damn.
That's the wisest thing that I could say.
I didn't mean to cuss while you were saying beautiful things in the name. I was so excited about that. I just cussed, but you're saying some powerful, genuine stuff. Man, I just want to ask like so many more questions, but I know we gotta release you and let you be free. Do you have any words of wisdom for us as well? Go ahead and speak to the mic if you do. Oh. Well, now.
All I have to say is, if you have a dream, go for it. Don't sit around. Don't wait. Go for it, because tomorrow's just not promised. So, go and do it. Don't be scared. Just get out there and do it. Keep going.
Yeah.
Listen, and don't be no bitch.
Hello.
Don't be out here biting off more than you can chew. Mm-hmm. Don't be out here copying people. Mm-hmm. Huh? Come on now. Mm-hmm. Don't be out here auto-tuning everything.
Hello.
Take that ambience off. Let me hear you. Huh?
Yeah.
Let me see that throat jiggle. Let me see you sweat. Get out here with us. Yeah. Jump in the deep end with me. Huh? Put some hot sauce on them taters.
That was beautiful. Wow. This is wow. I've never felt so many different feelings, like excitement, just everything, just that you bringing life right now.
Thank you.
Yes. Brooke, do you and all of your pettiness have any words of wisdom? I mean, you've been kind of on this evening. You see it. It ain't just me just saying "fuck you, Brooke" or whatever. Like,
No,
you
I don't have nothing to do with this.
Oh.
don't speak like that. I don't speak like that. I'm a woman of God. Ooh. I don't talk like that. So whatever y'all got going on, you all is fuck Brooke and team anti-Brooke. Team Jameela. Yeah. Fuck Brooke. Team fuck Brooke. I don't know. I don't know what's going on between y'all. But it needs to be worked out if y'all gonna be working together now. working together and ordering food and drinking and doing all this now and getting angles.
Man. Getting angry. Nah.
Y'all need to go ahead and get this together now.
Get this together.
Brooke should be able to be herself at work.
She is definitely herself at work.
If Brooke want to growl, let Brooke growl. If she don't agree, she don't agree. She said,
right? You heard those are strong.
That's all she be back there like
strong growls. Like those are like on reserve, on like extra reserve.
If she don't like it, you will know. And you can be like, yeah, so that's when I decided that was what I really wanted to do with my life. And then Brooke will be like, that's what I decided. That's what I really wanted to do with my life. Why that? But anyway, let me zoom in.
Oh my God.
But I appreciate you guys for having me and asking me to come spend some time with you, and I look forward to much more.
Yeah.
And yeah, this was great. I appreciate it.
You already gave. She was like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
I just want to say, thank you for coming to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it. And going on with, following your dreams and all that, I think you should also make sure you smile and enjoy the process of it and have a few laughs, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with laughing. And I had fun tonight laughing with you guys. So
yeah, it was great.
Have some laughs.
Yeah.
It was great.
I don't think I've laughed this hard in a long time. Like, this was like that. You literally have to catch a fucking breath laugh.
I laugh like this every day.
But this was like, I have those kind of crazy laughs every day, or try to get those. But this was like a different, like, yo, I might have a heart attack. Like my heart and my chest just sucked in, and it was like,
I love
like
it.
a bitch ain't breathing for.
That's
like
the only way to laugh for me.
Like my heart stopped.
I don't do the little.
Yeah.
Because you won't get it out of me. I'll just be like,
yeah. What about stand-up comedy? Like,
I'm working on it. I've done a couple college campuses.
Nice.
I'm working it out there because they're really honest and they'll tell me.
Yeah.
So I really like working that circuit. And when I feel that it's time for me to do that, then that'll definitely be it. But I'm hooked on improvisation. I'm hooked on film. And I write my own stuff. I edit everything myself. And, my sister helped me out with camera work and when I can't get certain angles on my own.
yeah.
So, I've just, being self-taught is wonderful. Being able to do it all on my own. Just having my phone and my laptop, that's all I need.
Yeah.
And knowing that is what it's doing. The machine that people are watching. It's just my phone that's not even on.
Yeah.
This phone has not been on in months.
Yeah.
But I got it for the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have my other phone that I rely on, and it's just this is the part of the journey that I'm on. And I see it for exactly what it is. I have everything that I need.
Yeah.
And it looks the way that it's supposed to because it is what it is.
Yeah.
And being as transparent as I have been about my journey, and I think that's really what gets people most times.
Yeah.
Is like they see me as I am, and I love that because the whole time when I first started this journey was like I just want to make sure that people really see me for who I am. That's really all I want. Yeah. That's exactly what's happening. Yeah. So that's what I do. I create wherever, whenever, no matter what's going on. Yeah. If it's a good day or if I've had a contrasting day, I'm still going to create. I'm going to create something, whether it be musically and or whatever, because I'm still working on my project, and I have some singles out this summer, so I have a lot going on, you know, and a few things in the work that I'm really proud of, and I mean, I'm going to be seen a lot more, and that's really what I want. So
that's awesome.
Damn,
that's awesome. Wow, I'm like speechless right now, and I'm really glad that we're not playing up. So, right, just because and I want to share with the people, going back to being a creative and all of that. Like, you really do direct, write, create your own thing, your own videos, and just with the promo video, I just want to share this with the people. Is even when we were doing the promo video, I had an idea, and the crazy thing is, because you just got here from the studio and I forgot the wig of the character of the mother, and just that one minor thing changed an idea and possibilities and turned it into this whole new collaborative thing, idea. Like, you had an idea once I had told you what I wanted to do, and then we realized there was that one missing item. And
it was funny because I saw your face when you asked, and you were like, "Oh, you have the wig," and you were like this, and I was like, "No," and you were like, "Oh shit," but I was like, "Nope." But we can find something else, because you have to know that there's something else. I don't work one way. I work a lot of different ways, and I work in a way that I just want to be as flexible as possible. And I believe in my craft enough, and I believe in myself enough to know that no matter what seems to be missing, because nothing's ever really missing, it's just an opportunity for you to try something different. And I was able to try something different, able to open up to something different. Not say, oh, well, let's just scratch it. No, tell me what you wanted to do. Because as me, then, I'm not really doing my job if I let that moment go and, oh, well, never mind. We just missed out on that. No. What did you want? We can still make something happen. And I think that that's important. As an artist, you should always be ready to think on your feet. You have to be able to. After a long day of doing one thing, you're hit by something that you didn't expect. So what? That's life. You have to be able to create, period.
Like, but in that moment, it's like, that's what reminded me. We get stuck on these notions, on an idea, on a plan, on this concept, and that's exactly how we envision it. There's nothing else that we think about that, like, oh, maybe we could do, like, we think about maybe we could do this, but we've already reasoned that out why we're not going to use that. So now we're really stuck on this idea, and then we're like, no, this is the idea, this is the idea, this is the idea, and then it's like, then you pass it along, and it's like, well, what if we do this? What if we do that? And then it's like, well, damn, like, that. It's not that shit's not. Wow, like, my high was really taking me here, and I was like, no, but I need to go here.
It's interesting because it's like, what you're saying is that I have to have it one way. Now, what if that one way that you get is crap? And that's when I learned, like, tunnel vision doesn't serve me anymore. Tunnel vision served me at a time. But tunnel vision also taught me not to accept anything that didn't look like what I thought something should look. And if I did get everything based on what I thought it should look like, y'all, it would look so sloppy, because this is a learning experience. Everything is a learning experience. If I got everything that I wanted at a time where I felt like I could handle it, and I gotten it, I could tell you right now that I would have done terribly. However, when I take the time to be satisfied with everything that I do and learn how to be satisfied, learn how to work without feeling pressure, without feeling like I have to do this. I have to meet this deadline. This has to happen this way. I have to be open to it looking any kind of way. I didn't even see these funny videos coming out of anywhere. I just knew that it was going to be music. I just knew. There's no way it's not going to be music. Okay, y'all telling me I'm funny. I don't care. I want it to look like this. And then it started looking like something else. And then that was scary, because it was like, then what do I do with that? You do both. And then what does that look like? Well, then I need to figure out what that looks like. I need to figure out how to do both.
And that's the key, figuring out what it looks like. Because you get so set on this one sketched out plan, but like it's literally like what is it? Stick figures. You know, when you're drawing like a picture of like supposed grass or whatever, but you're like, no, this is my plan. Like this is gonna be the thing that's like a huge deal. But it's if you just shift it around and do this and do that and allow all of these other factors to come in and create this Mona Lisa of a project, it's like, but it's your mind. You have to envision the Mona Lisa instead of the stick figure.
Well, your ultimate project is you.
Well, yeah.
So you have to become your own Mona Lisa.
But do you think that we don't give ourselves enough credit when we think of these
things? I think that we were not taught to give ourselves enough credit.
Yeah.
And I think that once we learn to give ourselves some type of credit, then we're talking.
Yes.
Because if you can wake up every day and say you're the shit without a hitch, without feeling like you shouldn't be saying that, without feeling like there's anything wrong with saying that you're the shit, then you've got it.
Yeah.
You can really do anything.
Yeah.
When you can walk in and say, here's what I'm good at. I know that this is where I'm good. Please use me here because this is where I'm good. I don't want to be used that way. I'm not good over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's ideally what you want to be able to do. You want to walk into a position and be like, here's what I want. And here's why I want it. I want it because I'm good. Yeah. And here's why. I'm good because of this.
Yeah.
And here's my qualifications that show that this is why I'm good. And here's where I've been. And here's why. And here's what I've done with all that good. So please look at this as my reference of good. Yeah. And please give me more good.
Yeah.
I'd rather get it that way. I like the way that the character building has come before all of the things that I absolutely am getting ready to come into, because what it's shown me is that whatever I attain now going forward, I will never lose because I know how to keep everything now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And like, that's really the key. A lot of people want to learn how to do that. A lot of people want to learn how to be happy and have everything that they desire. And I've been blessed enough to have, you know, the experiences that I have had in life that have shown me how to do that for myself. Yeah. And so I'm very passionate about people living their best life. I'm very passionate about people knowing that you don't always have to be, it's not even about perfection. Yeah. At all. We can be all parts of mess and brilliance. I love my messes. Yeah. And I love my brilliance. You know, I love the fact that I could be a total fuck up one day and then the next day not even feel like one doesn't even have to do with the other. I can turn off the fact that I feel like a fuck up for a moment in time and, you know, that, but turn it off and go into something that is absolutely brilliant and seamless and that people are engaged with. And then go back to that and integrate at a level that says, look, I can do both. And people love me in my mess and they love me over here. That's why I like to show people both. Yeah. You coming over here, you're getting ready to know the real. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Because I don't want you getting comfortable with the fact that you can use me to laugh and have a good time, but I really want you to know what you're getting ready to get into. Yeah. Which is somebody who's really working it out over here. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And a lot of people don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. But, you know, I've been blessed to be around people that do want to see that. You know, that will take me at face value because this is what it is. Yeah. I love it.
That's beautiful, man. I want to continue talking. Like, I want to continue talking to you, but I don't want to hold you.
You talk all night.
Yeah, don't tempt me.
Right?
And Brooke's gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Right. Right. Exactly.
Brooke might leave the camera.
Right. Exactly.
She'll be like, "I'm out."
No, but listen, I would love to come back anytime.
Please do.
You know, this has been great.
Just if you just want to come and just talk that talk, just talk about whatever. Yeah. Like, please come through because this is. I love talking to you. Like this is awesome.
Thank you.
This is not only insightful and pure wisdom. Yeah. But you know, you're fucking hilarious.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just plainly said. Just
thank you.
Fucking hilarious.
I enjoyed, and I'm so grateful for, you know, the ability to do this and the capacity to do it and receive compliments like that and know exactly what you mean by that. Yeah. And I appreciate it. I really do.
Where do you think your love for wanting to see people do well and to love one another comes from for you?
Familiarity with it not being there, the absence of it. Yeah. I think that when you've had experience with the absence of one thing, you know what it means to give that when you do it, finally get it.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to just lay in bed and be like, whew, I just wish that somebody would just fall into my life and just give me all the answers, because I will do it. Whatever it is, I will do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that was a cry out for help. I didn't even know that was a cry out for a path that would be just lit up for me, that says, hey, listen, there's some new information over here that you can apply to your life and, really get this thing cracking.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, before we get out of here, I guess my words of wisdom would be, that was beautiful already, so we'll just say that's my words of wisdom. Right. And once again, how can the people reach you?
Yes, 562.
What are you looking for?
And
what are you looking for?
You can follow me.
What are you looking for?
Listen, no, we're not about to get into that. I am focused. I am single and focused, okay? I'm dating myself. On Instagram, SdotNoel, SdotNoel. YouTube, subscribe to my channel.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to have so much more content coming, and I just can't wait until you guys start following me, because, at this point, there's so much going on and you're late. Now you're going to have to catch up.
Yes.
So hurry.
Yes. Almost like they have to catch up to figure out what your type is.
Exactly. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see. In 2016, she was, okay, I see. She stopped wearing yellow.
Oh my God. I saw this. I don't know why this. Okay. So I saw this video. I don't know if you've seen it, of the stripper stripping. But while she's stripping, she's eating pizza. So she's really just...
me? We need to turn these mics off. God bless everybody. Have a good night.
Wait, but why were just bills just fucking raining all over her? Like, it was like, they made it literally fucking rain. Just... They threw a gang of bills on her while she was eating the pizza.
Because she's a woman that handles her business.
There is a pizza fetish.
Hell no. I don't know what's going on. I don't have anything to say about that. I don't know.
That's crazy, though. Like, just make that shit rain.
I keep my lady parts and my food separate.
What if... What? Oh no!
Go to bed. You need to go to bed.
I thought it was you that said but it was really. So once again, so that's where they can reach you.
Yes.
And I know you closing your eyes, but is there a place where the people? Ooh, she woke up, I think. Okay, if you caught that.
Yes.
If not, just find SdotNoel.
Yes. I will be there.
And Brooke, how can the people reach you? Oh, goodness.
At Way Up Brooke. I don't know. At Way Up Brooke, y'all. At Way Up Brooke, Way Up. Instagram, Snapchat.
All right. And you can reach us on email or Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the good stuff. So if you want to email us at jam@jampackedshow.com. Visit us at jampackedshow.com, at Jampacked Show on Instagram and Twitter, at Jampacked Show.
Damn, jamity jam, and jam that in the jam.
Well, jam it.
Strawberry jam and grape jam. Apricot jam. This is my jam. Hair jam. And toe jam. Teddy jam. And summer jam.
And on that note, if you want to check out the ignorance, the level of ignorance, check us out on YouTube as well if you want to visually see the the full-on fuckery. I'm just gonna say it. The fuckery, the shenanigans, the fuckery, the tomfoolery, all wrapped into one cocoon. That is this evening. So check us out on YouTube. Just search us Jampacked Show.
Girl, she is selling this show, okay? We got cocoons. We got jokes. We got thick women. We got little women. We got light women. We got milk chocolate women.
Jampacked all up in your ass. So and then go to Facebook.com/Jampacked Show.
If I hear this outro one more time. So, remember to go to Jampacked at Jampacked Show, YouTube, Arrowhead Lake, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I can't say a word of prayer. Let's go.
All right, so we definitely need to get out of here. Check us out every Wednesday on SoundCloud.
Too much.
Paragraph,
Check us out. Where else? Where else? Okay. Where else do you want us to check you out? Just say where else we can check you out all at once. Damn. Also, check us out on Tuesdays at the checkout. There's self-checkout Thursdays. Check us out at the checkout at Home Depot.
Check us out every Wednesday. You can check us out on SoundCloud, iTunes, which is Apple Podcast. I don't know why only one eye opened just now. Google Play. You can also check us out on Google Play.
I'm not gonna.
And check us out on Stitcher.
Oh my God! I'm not even gonna want to check out a library book after this. Damn. What else can we check out?
And we will see you on the next Jampacked.
Oh my gosh, you said it again.
We'll see you on the next Jampacked.
Peace out, peace out. Permanent, go rise up. Stand up, rise up, peace signs up, now what's up? Stand up, rise up, peace signs up, now what's up? Stand up, rise up, peace signs up, now what's up? Live in a time of lost hope, we got no ropes for that down slow. We got many with plenty that say no.